Good morning. Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, May 6, 2025, and you are in the Java Cafe. Do me a favor, like I just finished right now, hit that share button and invite some folks into the Java Cafe to share with us this morning. It is a Tuesday. We're going to do a little bit of Testimony Tuesday. There's a testimony coming from me very soon as we get ready to do the anniversary big celebration this fall. But yeah, let's go into Java Cafe, see who is in this morning. So far, Elder Thelma Woodson out from the Midwest is on over on Instagram. Let's go over on Facebook and see who is on over there. Naraki, one of the first times, I think you're the first one commenting in the morning. Good morning, beautiful. Good to see you in the room. Also, Nicole Hart, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Mama Java, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Nisi, good morning. Good to see you in the room this morning as well. Michelle D. Smith, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Michelle said, due to a shift in my PCA training, which you mentioned to help a brother out, you are only able to join live on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we're glad that you were here live with us this morning, and salute and thank you for what you're doing for community. I think I have an idea for whom this is for. So that is awesome. Nicole, don't start. Give it just a couple of seconds. Let me at least get through the greetings this morning. Sister Soraya is in the room as well. Good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. One of the things that I forgot to mention yesterday, I did say that we were going to talk about City Councilor Tanya Fernandez-Anderson and her decision to plead guilty. She did that yesterday. Hopefully we'll get to speak to her soon, but I'm not going to give too much commentary on that right now because I want to check in with her because that informs what I say to you all. So, yeah. And Sister Debbie, good morning again. Good to see you in the room, and it was good seeing you and hugging you this weekend. Joanne, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room this morning over on Facebook and not Instagram. For some reason, when I saw Sister Soraya's name, it made me think of her getting the sneakers last year. Took a little bit for her to get them, but we got them to her. And we want to remind you again, some of you should have received the email this morning. If you received the email, put a check mark or I don't know, yes, in the comments. We sent out an email just to remind everyone that next Saturday, first of all, can you believe that it's next Saturday? And I also need to give a very pertinent update because it's still at the Reggie Lewis, but technically, if you are going to catch an Uber there, that reminds me, I need to check in with Lyft. If you're going to catch an Uber or Lyft there, the address is actually 1350 Tremont Street at the Reggie Lewis Track and Athletic Center. It's going to begin at 11 a.m. And we are definitely giving out prizes. There will be refreshments. You can ask the health professionals, cancer-related questions, just general health-related questions. The MGH community van will be there along with other providers. And so we want to make sure that you know that you can come out to get the health information that you need. And so we're going to put that information in the comments so you can go and register. I see quite a few people from the Java Cafe have already registered. So make sure you register. Make sure you plan to attend. Get there on time, not early. I want to make sure my team has the proper time to prepare. So get there on time, not early. Don't arrive before 10:55. Y'all know this is our fourth year doing this. So those of you that have been there before, excuse me, you know what the routine is. There is the link active in the comments if you're watching on Java with Jimmy on Facebook. And let me make sure that if I go over to, shoot, I'm trying to turn it down and I turned it up. I will put these in the comments over on James W. Hills as well. And so if you, and actually I have the ability, I think, to pin that comment. So, all right. Testimony Tuesday, everybody. there, as I said before, there's a testimony coming because there's a lot going on. I talked about this a little bit and I decided today, Sandra Boston, 1964. Good morning. Good to see you in the room on Instagram. One of the things I'm going to talk about is this thing. Well, that thing right there. I haven't said too much about it. Other people have posted, they've shared, and I really appreciate it. But just in the way of a testimony that I'm glad that I am getting to a point where I'm able to accept flowers. Not this, I'll go ahead and say it's not false humility, but a lot of people describe it. It's weird sometimes when you don't do it for recognition and you get recognition. It means a lot, but it gets interesting because to be 100, sometimes recognition makes you recognizable to enemies or to ops, as they call them. And so just a little small testimony. I am thankful for the recognition. I'm thankful for the cover. You all know the testimony of the 5 years. And one thing that I have to often remind people that meet me just in this space of Java with Jimmy is it's been more than 5 years. The 5 years is a culmination of working in medicine, being in community, and working in government, and being able to talk about those 3 areas and everything that encompasses them and bringing them into this space. And so we're going to get back to some of our original stuff. I miss a lot of the community interviews and stories with folks that are doing things in community. The, description of being the place where elected officials come when they're running for office, and active elected officials, or candidates rather, when they're running for office, or incumbents and current elected officials come. We have a few coming. There's actually one coming tomorrow, shameless plug. But we have one coming tomorrow to speak with us here in the Java Cafe, as we do every first Wednesday. Mayor Wu will be with us. Remember, tomorrow, Java with Jimmy begins tomorrow at 9:30. All right, 9:30 tomorrow with Mayor Wu. And speaking of community, we have Devin Morris from the Teachers Lounge. He is the co-founder and executive director of the Teachers Lounge. They just had their prom for teachers, and it's always a great event. I never make it. He did invite me to the reception, but he will be with us to talk about why they came up with this idea, why this space needs to be held down by the teachers, and not, just let the Teachers Lounge do what it is that they do. So he's going to be with us at 10 a.m. So don't forget to come back tomorrow at 9:30. Somebody type 9:30 and not 10 a.m. because if you come here at 10 a.m., you'll be here with Brother Devin, which is fine. But yeah, come at 9:30 so you can hear from Mayor Wu. But I got on that point because I am going to be very intentional about getting back to our stories. Black Java, no sugar, no cream. Need to pick back up with that because we do. And also just trying to get this graphic here. And it's not going to work with me today. Okay, I'll put it on it's actually on James W. Hills. I'll put it on Java with Jimmy later. But come at 9:30 to talk with Mayor Wu. Okay. Testimony time. Gave a little bit of mine. I need to hear from you all. One word in the comments. Sandra D617, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. One word in the comments for that which you are either as life is lifing, being challenged and expanding through the challenge, or how are you testing yourself through growth? We said yesterday, Uncle Thaddeus is on his way out to do some physical and mental health testing in this intensive. So I'm asking you for one word to describe something that you're dealing with, either through lifing or either by decision. Are you reading a book? Are you taking a new hobby? Are you trying to be nicer and more kind? Are you trying to be more intentional about your self-care? Are you, I don't know. So y'all are, I love the mother's board because the context is a little bit more around maybe some things that we're in. But even when we're in them, Pastor Marion said that she's grateful, and Mama Java says that she's thankful. So those are their words for which they are being tested. There, even though there's a test, they are still being thankful and grateful. I see a superstar in the room. It was an honor this morning to have a chat kind of by joining Urban Heat this morning. Very interesting topic came up. I might talk about that at the end. But Angie Elizabeth Sings is in the room. Good morning. I'm trying to be more intentional about, yes, ma'am, about self-care. And tell all them people that was trying to tell you that you need to be singing and ministering in a muumuu to mind their business and focus. Focus on the worship and not who's leading it. You needed to be on Urban Heat this morning. Shout out to Brother Marv Neal, the founder and owner of Urban Heat. He will be in the Java Cafe soon. Angie, text him and tell him I should call him. I should call him. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Mothers, we need some prayer. I might just call Brother Marv and mess with him. So Terrence Jean Charles, you all have seen his name. He keeps us popping on LinkedIn. He's a young man, a mentee of mine, just a young man that is mentee seems so formal. He's a young man that I met at Salem State, I can talk. And he just mentioned that he has a final exam in 40 minutes. So you all pray for brother Terrence, that he does well. He has clarity of thought and clear mental articulation of his thoughts. And if he has to speak, clear, and he's a good speaker. So that's cool. Wait a minute. I see that Asia is in the room. Asia, good morning. And Mama Java's putting you out there. Linda said that she is thankful as well. Sharon Cornelius is saying good morning to everybody. I'm at the Hines, presumably, or at the Haynes all day. Naraki is praying for Terrence. Shamika, good morning. Good to see you in the room this morning. Asia Rivera, good morning. Asia, good to see you. I hope wait a minute. Is that? I can't tell by the thumbnail. Good morning to you either way. Thank you so much for praying for him. Nisi as well. My mother says Salem State, Terrence. Oh yeah, y'all must have met. Oh Jesus. All right. So please keep him in your prayers. But getting back to Brother Marv and Urban Heat, make sure you join Urban Heat in the mornings. I think they start at Angie, tell me what time he starts in the morning. I don't know if he's still on right now. But no, I appreciate that, brother. He's definitely an encouraging brother in this space. So also I just noticed is it Aisha? Or Asia, tell me how to pronounce this right, sis. I haven't seen your name in the Java Cafe before, so y'all know when we see somebody new, we go in and welcome them. So welcome her to the Java Cafe, either if it's her first time or not. Angie, thank you for praying. Nisi said that her stretching herself or her testimony is needing a vacation. July 4th. That's all I'm going to say. Angie, this is beautiful. See, Marvin is wise. He ends his programming at 10 a.m. If y'all know Marvin and I, this is what we do. But I really appreciate that, brother. So listen, for those of you that are up at 6 a.m., go to Urban Heat. I think you can say to what's her face, the woman over there. I don't want to say her name because if I say it, matter of fact, let me turn her down real quick. Hold on. So we won't get interrupted. If you say, Alexa, play Urban Heat, Angie, put it in the comments, please. So morning, 6 to 10 a.m., go over to Urban Heat. You can see Angie, Marv, Dita. It was an interesting conversation this morning. And I'll just say, oh God. And look who's in the room. While I'm not going to talk about the interesting conversation this morning, Uncle Thaddeus is here. And I don't want us to turn to After Dark real quick. Sandra, thank you so much. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the morning cafe over on Urban Heat. Uh-oh. Look who's in the room, y'all. Brother Marv Neal of Urban Heat. So make sure you check them out. Weekdays, 6 a.m. To 10 a.m. They have a morning cafe. Me and Marv have talked about this. They have a morning cafe as well. I told him it sounded a little bit familiar. Nah. But we go back to high school. And I guess while Marv's on, let me speak of it because he's leading and doing something within this event. On July 26th, if you are a Madison Park High School alumni, you need to get in touch with this brother, go to his page and get the information for the Madison Park High School reunion. Honored. These were teachers when I were there. So even to be in so I'm getting a Lifetime Achievement Award, which is awesome. Humbled. Appreciate it. But I told somebody the other day that it puts you in a very reflective moment when you get to, I can't even talk, when you get to a point where people are giving you Lifetime Achievement Awards. That's, yeah. I appreciate it, but it made me think, I'm like, those are given to usually older people. So, I'm about to get in trouble. So the other people that are getting the award are Coach Wilson and Miss Baker. If you went to Madison, you don't go to Madison and not know Coach Wilson and Miss Baker. And so humbled, definitely, but also humbled in a different way. Because, yeah. So anyway, go check out Urban Heat. Aisha, I believe I saw the proper phonetic spelling. So Aisha, welcome to the Java Cafe. But we've been in many rooms before. Awesome. So please make sure you be like, I was the one on that morning. But good to see you. Welcome. Mother Lisa Davis is in the room. Angie is correcting me and making sure it's the Urban Heat 98.1 FM Morning Cafe. I think we need to go to commercial. I mean, anyway. So, thank you, Mother Davis and Uncle Thad. I feel my face getting red, or getting warm. That means the blood's rushing. I'm about to blush. Uncle, come on, man. That's interesting. Milton, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Morning Java fam. What you? Milton, I thought you was my bro, man. All right, I see y'all waking up choosing violence this morning. But I will say this. Outside of the gray and stuff in here, brother does look good for 53. All right. So we got a few that told us about some things that they are doing to stretch themselves. Brother Milton, what are you doing? Well, I know what you're doing. You're out there. Excuse me. The water's supposed to help, and I ended up choking. Brother Milton, I know you're stretching yourself, writing books, public speaking. I seen a picture of you on a panel or doing something the other day. Shout out to you for doing that. But I'm asking some of the folks that haven't commented yet. And again, Uncle Thaddeus was a part of this. The day we realized that I think it was on the Testimony Tuesday that, sometimes resilience, we go through things and we are somewhat forced to grow or to expand by lifing, things that we do not choose to necessarily go through. And then this notion came up of what are we doing purposely to challenge ourselves to grow? What are we doing? What spaces are we putting ourselves in, either mentally, physically? What are we doing to be intentional about expansion and growth when it's not lifing? And so put one word in the comments. If you're not doing that while life is lifing, might be a good time to think about either choosing something or your perspective on lifing. You may not have the ability to pick up something new, but you take another look. It's all about perspective sometimes. And Thaddeus has been a help with me because sometimes I have tunnel vision, life references, points of reference, trauma. It's real. But one of the things I have challenged myself to do is often try to take another look. I told y'all today's Tuesday. I told y'all yesterday. I made a choice the other day to expand my ability to not move in anger by not breaking the vase. Simple as that. No, not simple as that. I've gotten to a point where I can make that decision for myself. And wait a minute, I just realized that the Real Boston, wait a minute, we got Urban Heat and the Real Boston Media. He said, how it's not Friday. The Real Boston Media is in the room. I don't know what I messed up on. The Good Reverend is in the building. Good morning. I've been using my writing on public platform. I've been using my writing on a public platform as both a stretch and navigating grief. And Rev knows why I'm laughing. She absolutely has been, and as she should. Yeah. There's somebody else, Rev, that I was thinking of that's doing some self-advocacy as well. So as we should as a community, advocate for ourselves. So, all right. I need the words in the comments. I guess another way that I'm going to expand and stretch myself and grow is take a perspective that being a 53-year-old Black man that grew up in the traditional, unfortunate, some stereotypical projects, single mom, drugs were in use, grew up in the crack era, violence was active. That is sometimes this stuff over here. Yes, Java. But there would be no Java without no James. And there would be no James without a lot of the stuff. Mistakes, cussing out, emotional decisions to rushing to. So still a little bit of my testimony. All right. I see that Tay is in the building. Good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Don't forget, everybody, and Marv, I need to send this to you because I would really love some help. Don't forget that we are having the Joseph Betancourt Health Fair on Saturday, May 17th, 2025, 11 a.m. We're giving away $1,000. If you register and are one of the first 100 to register, and then one of the first people to check in and show up, your registration, oh, that reminds me, I got to get bags. Your registration bag will include a ticket just for the, let me be specific. If you pre-register, we're going to close pre-registration. It's on the 17th. We'll probably close pre-registration next Wednesday. And if you pre-register and you're one of the first 50 people that show up, you're automatically entered to get a $100 gift card. But somebody's walking out of there with $1,000, either in a check or cash or a gift card. So, but the most important thing is you getting the health information you need. We're going to have doctors, nurses, people from cancer centers. Johnson & Johnson is going to be there. Bayer is going to be there. Novartis is going to be there. And let me right now, because I will update the flyer and add them. I need to make sure that I put the other person sponsorship. I hope they're not watching right now because I'm going to get in trouble. Hold on. The other, hold on. Here we go. No. Hold on. A good time to take a commercial, right? The other co-sponsor, we have some lead platinum level sponsors, and then we have two that came in at the silver level. And that is why, here we go. Agios. Agios is another company that is sponsoring the health fair as well. I was all in my Outlook. So I'm back. So Johnson & Johnson, Bayer, Agios, and Novartis will be there talking about what they're doing in community. But if you all remember, especially for Johnson & Johnson and Bayer, who have been there the last couple of years, Johnson & Johnson came in the second year and sponsored us. So they we have a long-standing relationship with them with Bayer as well. And then we're forming a relationship with Novartis and Agios. But they're also taking back what you tell them about their experience, either in community, maybe not particularly with the drugs, if you're not taking any of the drugs that their companies produce, but they're hearing from community as well. So don't think this is one-sided where they're coming just telling you everything that they're doing. They're taking the conversations that they have in Ryan, Lauren, not Ryan, Lauren, she's more in the background. Amy, Bridget, and also the other Amy and a few others. I've talked to them in Zooms, and a few of them, you all have talked to some of them at the health fair for the past couple of years. So plan to come out and share a community perspective with these big pharma companies. And I appreciate their sponsorship. That's how we're able to give away $1,000. And they also know that their support supports this platform. We're going to bring back some more of your healthy job because the accurate health information that we need in community is interesting. All right. One more check of the I'm growing by letting go the need of to just be resilient. I'm not preparing for the next blow. I'm choosing to thrive, even though the struggle, it's not about surviving anymore. It's about living fully. And that, the perspective, and take another look. A lot of maybe Thaddeus' life issues don't change, but you got to take a different perspective. You do got to be motivated and don't wallow, but we had that conversation. I need to get the date so I can tell you all to go back and watch that. Misha is in the building. Good morning to you. Whatever. Good morning to you, Misha. My mother is claiming it in Jesus' name. Also, I think I got everybody. Yes, Reverend Amani, but you know what I meant. Okay. I am caught up with Miss Teresa is in the building. Remember to keep her and the kids in your thoughts and prayers because bugs are going around, colds, allergies, and different things like that. So keep her in your prayers as well. We are going to get ready to wrap up. It is 10:30. In 2 minutes, you UC members will get your points for a whole hour. And I think that is it. Also, a couple of dates to keep in mind. June 28th, we are kicking off our residency at the Museum of Science on June 28th. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I believe on a Saturday. Hold on. I'll let y'all know right now. June 28th. Yeah, June 28th is on a Saturday. So 10 o'clock at the Museum of Science. Please plan to join us there. Also, what else am I? July 26th, I mentioned Madison Park. Reunion will be there. There's some other dates and things coming. So we will let you know. Miss Teresa, we talked about the magazine just a couple of seconds. Well, in the beginning. And thank you for that. That over there, y'all know Miss Teresa made that and sent it to me. I think that is it for today. I got everybody covered. I also want to ask you, Father on the Move, what's up, bro? Good to see you in the room. Hopefully we'll see you this Wednesday is first Wednesday in June. See you at the Fatherhood, the Black Men and Boys Commission meeting. It was just something I forgot. I saw somebody's name. Tyrone, what's up, brother? Good to see you in the room this morning. This is why I need to write the notes down. Health Fair, Madison Park. We'll let you know if other dates or things are happening. But remember, please go and register for the health fair. Post the flyer, share the link, ask people, invite them to come. I haven't fully decided on the food yet. I will check in with Aaron. But I told y'all we haven't got a commitment, but we're chatting with everybody. Got to eat to see if they're available. So that would be the food. There may be an artist there. Maybe. So I'll tell you what will be there. Health information, doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners, physician assistants. And we are giving out the Richard Lee Community Health Award. He presented his two choices to me yesterday, and I know both. I know one well, and I'm familiar with the work of the other one, but know both of their work. And so we're going to talk about the final decision in the next couple of days. But an award will be presented to that person as well. We'll hear from our sponsors. Also, I have invited Rena Ambrose. If you all remember, it was, I believe, right before Christmas. No, right after Christmas in the first of the year, there was a young man by the name of Kyrie, who was killed out in Brockton. And he was a member of the dance community. And I put this on, my personal page, but I will put it on Java with Jimmy as well, so you all can get the information. And wow, I see she shared the health fair flyer. So on the day after the health fair, and the location is not there yet. You have to register and you will get the location. It says register for location. So on Sunday, May 18th from 12 to 6 p.m., register to get the location. Proceeds to benefit the Legacy of Kyrie Scholarship at the Boston Arts Academy Foundation. In-person participants will learn new dances, participate in tribute, enter in raffles, and there will be refreshments. There is a myriad of sponsors. One of them is Stasia's Dance Group, a couple of others, the Boston Arts Academy Foundation, Tony Williams Dance Center, some of the logos, Unknown Hype, and Cube. Oh, God. I can't remember the name of the dance troupe. And Origination. Excuse me, they are all a part of this. And so Rena will be speaking as well, inviting you all to be a part of that event the next day. So please hold March 18th, May 18th as well. Also, the list is full, but a wait list is coming soon. Shout out to Yard Time Entertainment. On Tuesday nights, they are doing their mental health focus bowling. What's the thing? Competition bowling league. And shout out to brother Joey, sister Ari. I also want to ask you all to keep Ari, Jordana, Darcy. A lot of people have been impacted by brother Mingo's death, who was a police officer that I just also learned just opened up an ice cream shop in Grove Hall. That was part of what I've seen on social media. And so those services are taking place. I just see pictures. Wow. This is probably him this looks like him at the ice cream shop. To remember him from being a policeman and seeing him a little settled now is just, and with that smile. I'm trying to find the arrangements. Hold on. I think they're on Darcy's page. Actually, it's tomorrow. The viewing is at 11 a.m. at Bethel. Hold on. I think it's Bethel AME. I want to be sure it's not Bethel Pentecostal. But the viewing is at 11 a.m. and the service is at 12. A celebration of life, a celebration of the life and legacy in loving memory of Domingo R. Montero, October 2nd to October 2nd, 1965 to April 23rd, 2025. The service is taking place tomorrow, Wednesday, May 3rd at 11 a.m. and the service is at 12 p.m. It is at Bethel AME Church, 100 Wachusett Street in Jamaica Plain, not too far past Forest Hills. Take a left over there by the Dunkin' Donuts. So please keep Ari, Jordana, and Darcia in your prayers as they bury former police officer Mingo Montero tomorrow. I see Michael Osagi over on Instagram. Good to see you, brother. I know we need to talk today. Don't forget, folks, the mayor's coming in tomorrow. At what time, everybody? Let me see if I can. Oh, never mind. I'll download the flyer some other time. Don't forget to come in at 9:30 tomorrow. And Devin Morris will be with us at 10 a.m. to talk about a recap of the Teachers Lounge prom that they had. And also, TEDx Roxbury is going to come and share with us a recap. I've been putting up some videos featuring Shauna Bryant Consulting. Keep an eye out. She has Open Streets coming. If you're familiar, Open Streets is a great initiative. I believe there are 5 events in 5 neighborhoods this year. So keep your ears open for that. That's it for me, everyone. Don't forget again to come back tomorrow. Coria, good to see you. Oh, I'm so indebted and behind. Good to see you in the room. I just saw my sister, Tiffany Angela, is in the building. What's up, Tiffany? There was a birthday earlier this week. Tiffany Freeman. I miss my coffee. That water's good for you, but I need that. Tiffany Freeman had a birthday. Happy belated birthday to you. Speaking of celebrating, yesterday, the world celebrated one of the earth-shaking anniversaries when it comes to Black love. Anthony and Aaron Davis celebrated their 2nd wedding anniversary yesterday. So please, somebody tag one of them and put some happy anniversary. I put a post up. If you did it there, that's fine. But I will not be on today without saying happy anniversary to them because I forgot yesterday. So happy birthday to Tiffany Freeman and also happy anniversary to the Davises. I am seeing 9 a.m. up here. It is 9:30 for tomorrow, Nisi. Usually you get me. This is one time I can get you. It's at 9:30, Nisi. So anyway, happy anniversary to the Davises. Happy birthday to Tiffany Freeman. Happy birthday to everybody that's having birthdays in May. We'll do our Mother's Day greeting. Yes. I tell you about y'all mothers. And some of you may have seen what we said it before. Keisha and my mother met, and Mother Davis is in that category as well. She said, "Did you wish Aaron and Anthony a happy birthday?" Yes, Mother, I did. Takes talent to choke on water. Nope. Oh, God. Aqua with Jimmy. I want to hear Newt say that in Spanish. How do you say water? Jesus, Lord. Newt calls me coffee con Java. No, I don't know. Anyway, all right. Y'all are going to start messing. It's 10:41. Y'all got y'all thing. I actually have to make a phone call real quick. So that is it for me today. Again, don't forget tomorrow morning, 9:30, Mayor Wu, 10 a.m. Also with Devin Morris. Be back. And don't forget the health fair. Matter of fact, let me go to my email right now and see if y'all are registering. We've had 2 registrations. So make sure you register and get there. All right. Have a great day. Agua. One of the first words you learn. either in the hood or in school. Dame la agua. So agua con agua con Java. Actually, Jimmy or James, isn't it Jaime in Spanish in some respects? So agua con Jaime. Milagro, no, because I read what you I read that, and that could turn into an after dark very, very quick. Okay, thank you. I got it, y'all. I know I forgot. Mother Lisa, you have a wonderful day as well. Y'all gonna make sure I remember. I don't know how I forgot that. Agua. So, agua con Jaime. We'll see y'all tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. with Mayor Wu. Have a great day, everybody, and we will talk to you soon. Peace.